Hi, my name is Missy Carmack, and I'm a registered nurse with a public service announcement that could save your life or possibly the life of someone you love. Do you recognize that sound? If you do, you could know someone who suffers with sleep apnea, and sleep apnea can be life-threatening. What is sleep apnea? It is a cessation of breathing for at least 10 to 20 seconds, and this can happen 20 to 30 times within a 1-hour period of sleep. Does everyone who snores suffer from sleep apnea? No, although most people with sleep apnea typically snore loudly and frequently. What can sleep apnea do? Because of the lack of sleep, people who suffer with it can often be excessively sleepy. They can suffer with mood and behavior problems, and those mood and behavior problems can include depression. And because of the sleepiness, they are 3 times more likely to be involved in a traffic or a work-related accident. Besides being life-threatening, the drops in the oxygen level can affect your ability to think. It can also lead you to wake up with morning headaches. The combination of the intermittent oxygen drops and the reduced sleep quality can trigger the release of stress hormones. The release of those stress hormones can increase your risk for heart attacks, stroke, it can increase your heart rate, and it also can increase your chance for congestive heart failure. If left untreated, sleep apnea can lead to an altered energy metabolism, and this increases your risk for developing diabetes and obesity. How do you find out if you have sleep apnea? In general, people with sleep apnea don't always recognize that they stop breathing during the night. They wake up sleepy and they may be tired throughout the day. However, their bedmates may be the one that notices that they snore loudly and that they stop breathing. So what do you do if you think you have sleep apnea? The first thing you need to do is contact your doctor. He will perform a complete history and physical on you, and he may ask you to keep a sleep history and a sleep log so he can keep track of your sleep. He also may schedule you a stay in a sleep lab where you'll have a sleep study done. You'll have electrodes connected to your head. You'll also be able to keep track of the amount of oxygen in your blood, the amount of air that moves in and out of your lungs. It'll keep track of your brain activity, your eye movements, your muscle activity, your heart rate, and your rhythm. So you've seen your doctor and you've had a sleep study done and you've been diagnosed with moderate or severe sleep apnea. What can be done? Medications are generally not effective for sleep apnea. The other thing is your doctor may prescribe a dental or an oral device that can help keep the jaw and the tongue forward to help with breathing. Another thing that can be done is that you can be prescribed a CPAP, a continuous positive airway pressure delivery device. This is one of the most effective things in treating sleep apnea. The CPAP delivers air into your airway, but it does not breathe for you. This flow of positive pressure is just enough to keep your airway open. There are many different types of CPAP delivery devices. There are nasal cannulas, there are nasal pillows, there are also face masks. Anyone can suffer from sleep apnea. 12 to 18 million Americans have sleep apnea, and half of that number are not diagnosed. If these people were diagnosed and were treated, the costs that are being spent on health care could be reduced. It is important that you, if you think that you have sleep apnea, that you seek medical support so that you can get adequate care. Remember, sleep apnea, it's no way to sleep, it's no way to live. For information, you can contact www.sleepapnea.org, or you can call at 1-888-293-3650.